Hiya, it's Casey here. Just a heads up, this episode of The Space has a couple of swear words in it. Nothing too full on, but if you've got little ears around, maybe keep this one just for you. Welcome back to another episode of The Space, a mindfulness podcast that's not like the others. I'm your host, Casey Donovan. Alongside Amy Malloy, we use every Thursday to talk all about you. How to be your best self, even when the worst happens. Do you ever worry what people think of you? Ha, stupid question. We all care what people think about us, and that can be distracting. Think about it this way. Would you care if you had a bad hair day, if nobody saw? Could you cope with your child's tantrum if nobody heard? Would your job loss hurt less if you didn't have to admit to your unemployment? We're sensitive creatures, and we give a shit about what other people think about us. It's not always a bad thing. It helps us to develop and grow. It gives us a moral backbone. It makes us more generous. But it can also cause us to play it safe and judge ourselves. So, how can mindfulness help us? Step 1. Fail as if no one is watching you. Stick that phrase on a greeting card. When you think something has gone wrong in your life, whether it's a bad date or a bad haircut, stop and ask yourself these questions. How much would I care if nobody saw it? How much would it hurt if nobody ever knew? How quickly would you recover if you could just gloss over it? Check in with yourself. How much of this pain is caused by real disappointment? How much is a bruise to your ego? Step 2. React in a way you want to be reacted to. People mirror each other's reactions to a situation. The research says so. If you want people to get excited because you lost your job, then be excited. Be the one to set the tone. It's the right time to move on. I'm so excited to find a better work-life balance. Put out what you want to get back. This also applies to tea and sympathy. If you really need the support of a friend, then ask for it. If you want someone to celebrate with, then ask for that too. Step 3. Remember the spotlight effect. We've spoken about this idea before. Research shows that we vastly overestimate how much people notice about us. That person you follow on Instagram split with her husband a year ago. Did you know? Your coworker was pulled off a project. Did you notice? Your neighbour was yelling at her children. Did you hear? Fail as if no one is watching, because they're probably not. It makes it a softer landing. I'm Casey Donovan, and you've been listening to The Space. We're back tomorrow with another mood-boosting episode. If you're good, say it. Until then, space out.